My name is Mohammed Nurhussein. I'm a medical doctor. I just retired from my position as head of geriatric program at State University of New York Downstate Medical Center. At the moment, I am very active in a Pan-African organization called United African Congress, of which I am the chairman. And our organization is one of the two organizations that are sponsoring this event today. The Ebola epidemic actually started something like 6-7 months ago. And the people that were on the ground, like Doctors Without Borders, have been actually sounding the alarm as early as March that they were actually having difficulty to cope with the spread of the epidemic. And they were asking for an massive international intervention to avoid a catastrophe. At the time, the epidemic was confined only to Guinea, but since then it has spread to Sierra Leone, Liberia, more recently Nigeria, and now the Democratic Republic of the Congo. So this is an epidemic that has become widespread and has been the deadliest of all the previous epidemics due to Ebola. It's the worst one than all the others combined. And with that, we felt there was a need actually to raise awareness about the urgency and the gravity of the situation. And we felt that we need to mobilize both local and regional and international organizations, mobilize resources to try to come to the aid of the healthcare workers and also to the aid of the countries that are involved whose capacity is strained beyond the limit. In fact, it's made its first appearance in West Africa just with this epidemic. It was not known in that area. Of course, it's prevalent in the animal population, such as the monkeys and so on. But West Africa was immune from this disease until now. How it actually got started is still not quite clear. It's not worked out. But certainly once it infects a human being, it's very easy for it to be transmitted to the next person. It's very highly contagious with contact with the body fluids of the diseased person. In order to mount a very effective preventive measure, one really has to enlist the support of the paramount chiefs, faith leaders, village elders, who are close to their communities and actually spread the word. That's why we feel that there is a massive campaign at educating the public and also spreading the information about the disease, how it's transmitted and how it can be prevented is so important, but it cannot be done without the support and participation of the community leaders like the ones I mentioned. First of all, one of the things that we expect to come out of this meeting is we are establishing an Ebola task team that will continue the result of these deliberations and make it available to the countries involved and also to the UN and African Union. And of course, we have the involvement of the communities from those countries in New York who are mobilized and who have contact with their fellow citizens back home. And we want to make sure that they get the necessary information. And one of the areas we are going to be involved heavily is to start raising funds and also to get the personal protective equipments that many of the health workers are lacking in many areas and are needlessly dying.